Just start us off with your thoughts on Utah in this matchup.
Yeah, obviously, incredibly excited. It sounds like we've got a lot of tickets sold for the match. So that's already a part of us being hyped for the match itself. And I think for us, it's, we feel like we were very good in the second half against San Diego, in ways that we wanted to be better as a group. And so building off of that momentum is going to be important for us. Obviously, spending the time that we have in analyzing Utah and what we believe they'll present to us, is important for us to provide that detail to the group and what we believe and how we believe we can be successful against them. And so for us, it's just another opportunity to continue building relationships and continue to progress in the right direction for us as a group.
Questions?
We've got Paige Moynihan returning from last
Yeah,
year.
absolutely.
And as a player, I don't know, I would personally have extra motivation to score against my old team. Is that something that you plan for, or is you just plan as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think for us, obviously, we respect the time that Paige spent with our group. And I think for us, it's another game, right? When the whistle blows, we're highly competitive. And when the game's done, then obviously you have your conversations and enjoy that time together. But I think for us, we're just ready to compete. It's another game for us. It's another opportunity for us to continue to put our stamp on what we believe, again, that we can be successful in this season.
You've got a lot of game film with the zero on the opponent's scoreboard. You shut them out. Two games you ended up drawing two. We shut them out for a half or most of the half, and you had two clean sheets completely. Is that something you can work on to say, look, we've got the defense set. It's just we need to focus a little bit more on just some of the details in order to get to.
Yeah, no, I think for us, it's just continuing to hone in on who we are and what we believe we can do. Continuing to fix and continuing to enhance little nuances of what we're doing and why we're doing it. And then obviously on the flip side of that, how can we be more threatening in different spaces? And I think for us as a group, we've worked on it this week in regards to what we believe we can be better at. But I always am a firm believer, and there's always going to be learnings from any game across the board. What those learnings are and how it enhances who we are and what our identity is and what we believe we can continue to do is our responsibility. So it's always taking the little learnings and continuing to push the group in the right direction.
2-4 matches in. How far along do you think the team is in adopting that identity?
I mean, I think they're doing a fantastic job. I think a process takes time, and our job is to speed that process up as quickly as possible as a staff. And continue to have that buy-in in the direction that we're headed. I think they're in a fantastic spot. I think they're committed. I think they work very hard every day to understand what's expected of the group. And kudos to them, right? In every way, shape, and form. But I'm going to continue to push them in every way that I can to ensure that we are better. Every opportunity we have to be better.
John, go ahead.
Bev, it seems like Utah's a team that likes to play with the ball, and then when they lose it, win it back aggressively. You mentioned that you want to see some improvement in the team getting into certain spaces. Do you feel like, from what you've seen from Utah on film, do you feel like there are certain areas where maybe you can get into spaces where you can maybe take advantage of their over-aggressiveness defensively?
Sorry, I couldn't hear it all.
Are there areas where you can take advantage of Utah's over-aggressiveness?
Yeah, look, they're a very organized side in their shape, in their pressing shape. And I think for us, it's just going to be what we believe we can expose on the day and how we believe we can expose that. And I think for us, it's just continuing to build off of the confidence. Again, like I said, from last match, we felt like we came out and really made a statement and made some adjustments at halftime that allowed us to be successful. So I think for us, it's going to continue to go off of that rhythm, that motivation, that feeling, carry it into this match, and ensure that we're successful on the day.
Anything else for Bev?